Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Shanika Lynn and this is my cousin Larae, and we are here to talk to you a little bit about fitness and finance because this year we are getting it together in not just the arena of fitness, which is my industry, but also finance, which is Larae's industry. We've been talking and having some conversations. We've been talking a lot about doing things without judgment of yourself. How do you show up without judgment of self? How do you evaluate your habits, see who you are, discover yourself, and not judge that person? How do we do that? So I want to hear your thoughts as it relates to. It doesn't even have, honestly, it doesn't have to relate specifically to finance, but just
Yeah.
just let me hear your thoughts on that.
Well, if I can tell you my thoughts, it's going to be funny because it pertains to exactly what we're doing right now, which is press and record. And, outside of me, because if any of you know me, I am not, I don't always do my hair. I
You look
almost never
good.
wear makeup. And thank you. I almost never wear makeup. I'm a mom of two small ones, 5.5, I'm 3.5. And so to do this is it's not an easy thing for me. I think partially it's because of all the things that we can pick out about ourselves that we don't like, even as we're recording, like, oh, I didn't say that correctly, or I wish I could get a do-over and read and state it again. I feel like not judging yourself allows you to just do the thing, and all of that negative self-talk that you have or that might sprout up as you are creating the thing or you're going after the goal or the dream, whatever it is, you have to be able to eliminate that, I should say. And part of, I would say, us did with press and record, like Shanika said, this is us also getting rid of judgment of ourselves and allowing us to just speak freely, because what we recognize and what Shanika has pointed out time and time again is that this is useful.
So when I think of doing something without judgment, I'm going to relate it back to fitness. Just understanding you're not a number on a scale and getting onto the scale without judgment, just so that you can know, okay, maybe I'm starting at 215 pounds. That's not where I'm going to end, but
That's right.
I'm okay with where I'm starting. Standing on a scale can be a very emotional thing to the point where it will take people backwards. So that
Yeah.
excitement that they initially had to get started, that excitement can just go, just crash because of the
Mm-hmm.
realization of where they actually are, or how did I let myself get this way, or then all of the emotions, they come, and
Mm-hmm.
allow the emotions to come. The emotion, if the emotions flood you, let's be in the storm. It's
Listen,
okay.
drenched.
Let's be in the
Mhm.
flood. But we are not going to drown. We're not going
That's
to sink.
right.
Get on this boat and we're going to get on this yacht and we're going to be sailing away. We're not going to flood and drown ourselves in emotions, okay? We're going
Mhm.
to allow it to happen,
I
realize
love
that
that.
this is a place that we have arrived to, but
Yes.
it's not the end. So long story long, that's what I think
Mhm.
about not judging ourselves or showing up
Yeah.
without judgment. And how do you do that? What's the strategy? Um, that's the next thing.
Another place that we need to talk about, that place of stuckness. uh,
Stuckiness.
just stuck, feet glued to the ground, can't move because of overwhelm, embarrassment. Sometimes with personal finance, people will attach an age that should go with the education of money. So you too old to make financial to have bad financial decisions, or you old enough to know not to do things when it comes to finance. But let me tell you, there's no such thing.
No such
We
thing.
are we all arrive at different times. I can tell you that when I was in high school a long time ago, that we did not learn personal finance. It's only now that we're starting to see that personal finance is a subject that schools are teaching to kids as early as elementary school. We didn't necessarily have parents who taught us. Some of us did. Some of us were fortunate enough, but your parents had to understand to teach you, and they just learned from watching their parents, who maybe wasn't very good with finances. They was just, rubbing two nickels together, making a dollar out of 15 cents. I think that's the saying. Making it work. How do you learn from that? You just repeat the cycle, right? And so, yeah, I think that it is easy for someone to say that you shouldn't make bad money decisions when you're older. But the truth is, if the education never happened, if the self-reflection never happened, the awareness of spending and patterns, and then back to our initial thought, do you have the ability to not be judgmental of yourself, to not judge yourself based on your past decisions, on your past mistakes, because it's debilitating. And some people will find themselves again stuck in that place because they are embarrassed by decisions that they've made in the past. So, yeah, I mean, I got stories upon stories on stories about this, just not understanding, so doing the best that we could with the information that we had. But now we understand. Now there's information, and that's what, my coaching program, other coaching programs, all the resources that are out there, it's all about giving you the information so you can then make the best decisions with that information.
And we want to make the best decisions this year, this coming year, 2026. Let's
For
let this
sure.
year be about our fitness and finances. And shout out Shanika, Lynn, and Larae. You can follow us Instagram. You can follow me on YouTube. And there's just you can surround yourself with amazing people who want to give you the education, who want to help you. You can read audiobooks. You have to do something though. In 2026,
For
we're
sure.
not doing nothing. All right. So this is
That's
the
right.
year of the fitness and the finance. Get that body right, get that money right, baby. We doing this.